So as you can see, I have my chop saw set up, and I got a bunch of material here. So most of this material is just stuff I had laying around. As I said, I'm a hoarder. I keep this stuff all the way around. My wife is always, giving me a hard time because I have all this stuff laying around, but she doesn't complain when I can build this well house and it's not going to cost us anything. So I'm going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this pretty beefy, a lot beefier than the other one. I'm going to use 4x4s for the walls. So I'm going to put 4x4 bottom plate down. I'm going to cut 2 at 36 inches long, and then I'm going to cut 2 more to go around to make the square, but I can't cut those 2 at 36. Okay, how wide is a 4x4? So a 4x4 is 3.5 by 3.5. So 2 of them I can cut 36 inches, but 2 of them I have to cut 7 inches less than 36 inches. 3.5 plus 3.5 is 7. 7 inches less would be 29. 2 at 36, 2 at 29. Okay? All right. Okay. So I have the 4x4s cut. I just need to attach them together now. I'm going to use 2.5-inch screws to attach these. And I'm going to put them in at an angle. I don't have anything long enough to go through the whole 3.5-inch board and into the other one. One thing I did is I wrote down the dimensions of the other well house. What I want is the same. I really like the proportions of that one. It was the right width, height, everything looked good. That's important to do when you're doing a project, is make sure the proportions. You don't want it, if I made it too high, it would look funny, too low, too squatty, too wide. So I actually did a pretty good job way back when, and was able to do it right. So it's going to be 36 inches by 36 inches square, and it's going to be 30 inches tall to the top of the well itself, and then about 77 inches, I think it said, to the top of the roof. So that should be right. So we're going to make the whole frame now. I'm going to work on that. I'll cut in every once in a while and show you what I've done, and then we'll put the skins on, the plywood and roof and all that stuff. All right. Okay, so I've got all the studs cut. I just have to do the top plate now. I cut angles on the top of those. That's going to be the pitch of the roof. We've talked about pitch of roof before, not a lot. We were going to get to that, but this is going to be an 11 pitch roof. The house behind me is an 11 pitch roof, everything on it, so I'm matching the house. It's 11 pitch means that for every 12 inches of vertical run, the roof rises 11 inches. So that's what I'm going to do here, and that's what the old one was. So I'm going to attach everything, put the top plates on, and then we'll start sheathing and skinning the outside and working on that. Okay? Great. So I got it all framed up. You can see I had to put some cross bracing on this side and that side. Just a racket to keep everything straight and square. Got the top, everything's cut to height. I cut the pitch on the top. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap the bottom part with plywood. I'm just going to nail 4 pieces of plywood around the outside of that, and that'll be next. So next time you see, should have plywood on, be all closed in. Bye.